Vuze XR is an amazing 180-degree VR camera. And what I want to show you in today's video is how you can take videos off of the Vuze XR and put it directly on the Nubia Pad 3D or the Nubia Pad 2. Because the amazing content taken on this in VR 180 can be viewed directly on the Nubia Pad 3D. And it looks amazing. So I want to show you how to do it. Here it is, the Vuze XR. The very first thing you want to do is make sure that this has the latest firmware updates, and it's no longer supported as a device, so you have to make sure you have the latest one. And I believe the Windows updates have gone further along than the iOS ones, so that's your best bet when using this camera. And once it's fully updated and you have it all ready and set up, all you have to do is turn on the camera, pushing the power button right here. One of the bugs that sometimes occurs with this device is that it'll turn blue when you turn the device on, and then it'll just get stuck on this blue lighting and it won't actually turn on. So then you have to hold this down for a full 16 seconds to turn the camera off and turn it back on. It's a bit annoying, but there really is no way around this, unfortunately. Usually when you try it again, it works. Hold it down for like a second and a half, and then this time it should turn white. It is now blinking white, which means the camera's on, and then you heard the beep. By default, I think it starts on the video mode, which means it's ready for filming. You just push this middle button here hard to pop it open into 180-degree filming mode. And then to actually start filming, you just tap this button on the side here. You just push it in, and you know that it's filming because it'll be blinking white here. Next, you just film whatever it is you want to take a video of. It could be outside, indoors, anything you want. Don't go too close up, otherwise the results can be a little bit uncomfortable to view on the Nubia Pad 2 and the Nubia Pad 3D. Keep a little bit of distance. I mean, that's recommended, I think, in general for this type of camera. Once you've taken your shot, just power the camera down. Now the question is, how do we take that really cool footage we just took on the Vuze XR and bring it over to this amazing 3D display on the Nubia Pad 3D? The process is actually very simple. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right now. From what I've tried, it's easiest with a Windows laptop or computer, like this lovely yoga book that I got from Lenovo many years back. Although it's old, I love this thing because it's got like this leathery feel to the parts around the keyboard, and the keyboard itself is just very responsive, and it's an amazing laptop. I wish they would make more like this. To get started, you need two software. The first is called VR 180 Creator on Windows, and you'll have to find it online. I'm not sure if this is still available officially through Google, but you can find a download link online to VR 180 Creator software. Download it and install it on your laptop, and you should end up with a folder like this, VR 180 Creator for Windows, and it has a bunch of files in it with the actual software itself. So if you open it up, this is the UI of the app, the software. We'll take a look at how to actually convert our Vuze videos in a moment. The other software that you need is Vuze VR Studio, which can be downloaded from Vuze's website, I believe. You just need to install this on your laptop as well. Once you have both of these software installed on your laptop, then you're ready to bring your videos directly from Vuze XR, your Vuze XR camera, over to your Nubia Pad 3D. The way to do this is quite simple actually. You just need to directly connect your Vuze device to your laptop. You use the cable that comes with the Vuze XR, a USB to USB-C. Open up this little flap here, and you can connect the USB-C end to your Vuze device. So once you've connected your Vuze to your laptop, then just power it on, and when you do that, Vuze VR Studio should start up automatically. If it doesn't, you can just open it up manually. With the software open, you select this folder option. You should be able to see the videos that you've taken with your Vuze camera. So I will select the one that I just took, and then click Open at the bottom to open up the video. Once this video is open, I can play the video to make sure it's the one I want. Everything looks good, so now we just need to click this green button on the bottom right and render it with the default settings. Click render, and you can see the progress of the rendering here on the upper left hand side. It does take a while if the video is longer. This is a very short video, so it might take about a minute or so to render. Now that rendering is complete, the video can be found in a specific folder designated for these renders. Next, what we want to do is open up VR 180 Creator. I apologize, my software is in Japanese, but the layout and the UI is the same, so it's pretty easy to follow. Once you have VR 180 Creator open, what we want to do is add metadata back into the edited video files. This will make it so that you can not only view it on your 3D tablet, you can also upload it to YouTube, so it will be viewable as a 180-degree format video from YouTube. So click Add Metadata back into edited video files, click Select File, locate the video that you just rendered, open it. Once you've located and opened the video that you just rendered, you want to select 180 degrees for the video format here. For the stereo layout, you want it set to left and right, and then with YouTube mono preview on. And that's it. Then you just export it. The process is very fast. It'll tell you once it's finished. Now you will have two files. One is the original render that we got from the Vuze software, and the second is the newest output file that we got from the VR 180 Creator tool. We want to take that new file, and you can tell the difference because it will have an added word on the file name, which says injected. So we just take that file with the injected label on it and bring it over to the Nubia Pad 3D. There are many different ways you could get that injected file over to your 3D tablet. You could put the file back on your Vuze device because it's still connected to the laptop, which will put it in the micro SD card inside of the Vuze camera, and then you can put the micro SD card directly into your 3D tablet, transfer the file to internal storage on your tablet, and then open it up directly in Leia Player for viewing. For the sake of convenience, this time I'm just going to use Google Drive. So I'm going to place the file labeled injected in Google Drive, download it from Google Drive directly, and then download it from Google Drive directly onto internal storage, and then open it up in Leia Player and see if it works. So I found my file in Google Drive, and I'm going to download it. When you download a media file on the Nubia Pad 3D, it'll automatically place it in internal storage, and it will automatically place it in the media folder. So now all you have to do is open up Leia Player. The default setting is to open up the media folder. As we expected, the VR video shows up as the very first option, so I'm going to click on it. And it might look weird at first. We have an option to fix the video, so I'm going to click Fix Video, add a media tag. On a first try, it ends up like this. So it's too wide. It's showing the entire 180 degree view in one side-by-side 3D format. So while this does look 3D, it feels uncomfortable because this is not how this video is meant to be viewed. I can see the whole thing in 3D all at once, and it's kind of uncomfortable to look at. So we still have to adjust it by adding a VR tag. You click the ... at the upper right and click Add a VR tag. In our case, we want Google VR 180. So click on that. And now, as you saw, the moment I clicked on Google VR 180, it changed the whole thing into the proper format. And it defaulted to 2D 180 degree VR, so I just click 3D on the left here, on the bottom left. So now the 180 degree VR video I just took is working perfectly, and it looks beautiful on this display. Let me know if you have any questions about this process, or if any step along the way seemed unclear or doesn't work for you, and I'll try to help you out in the comments. But give this a try. It should work perfectly, and it's so worth it because these videos that you can take on your Vuze XR camera look awesome on this display. One thing I should point out is that you actually can skip the second step with the second software. If you want to just view this 180 VR video on your Nubia Pad 3D or your Loom Pad 2, it will work. But the reason I showed you that second step is because you need it if you want your video available on YouTube, and you need it to view it yourself on YouTube, even if you keep your videos private so that no one else can see them on YouTube and you just want to store them for yourself as 180 VR videos. You will need to go through that injection step using the second software, the Google VR 180 Creator software. The last benefit to doing that for now that I want to point out is that if you view 180 VR videos on the Nubia Pad 3D or Loom Pad 2 directly, and you are viewing them from internal storage, you actually cannot navigate the video using your finger, using the touch screen. You're only able to adjust the viewing angle by moving the tablet around. So that doesn't really work well if you have the tablet stationed on its stand, or you just want to set it down on a table. You have to pick it up and move it around to view the 180 degree video from different angles. Of course, it still works perfectly fine, and it looks gorgeous this way. I love to view my 180 videos like this, but some people may want to set it down and view it that way. And right now, the software hasn't been updated to allow you to navigate it using the touch screen. But when you view it on YouTube, it is possible. When you upload to YouTube, you have to use the injected format video that we created. That way it will be in a format that YouTube understands, and when you share it through LeiaTube to view on YouTube, as I've demonstrated in other videos, you can actually navigate the video just using the touch screen. It's great to be able to do it both ways, which gives YouTube the advantage in terms of the viewing experience for now. I do believe these touchscreen controls should be coming in a future update, so it's just something that we can't do for now and makes YouTube the better choice for the time being. But it's more convenient to just put the file directly on the Loom Pad 2 or Nubia Pad 3D, and you don't have to go through that second step to do that. So once an update comes out in the future that adds these touchscreen controls to VR 180 videos, then I think that's going to be your best choice. I will be continuing my review series on all of the Leia apps for 3D on this tablet, so stay tuned for more of those videos to come soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope all of you can also have a great time with your 180-degree VR footage on your 3D tablets. See you in the next video.